from here. Cześć, siema. Jak leci? And here on a very wild, rainy Sunday morning, and with another ration. This one, as you can see in the stream description, is from Slovenia. It's 24-hour ration. Sorry about the glare, but the light today is terrible. In Slovenian they call it Bojni obrok, type A. So definitely combat food, type A. Best before was October 2020, but given the composition of this ration, it will be so good. I've been doing these streams for a little over a year now, and Slovenian Ration was one of the first I ever had on stream. I used to do some video reviews before that, but stream-wise this was one of my first. And one of the things that I appreciate about this particular ration is usually there's a very distinct choice of where the food is packaged for ration. Some countries choose freeze-dried, some countries choose ready-made meals, some countries choose cans, others go for pouches. Slovenia decided to do it all. So we're going to see a mix of pouched, ready-to-eat food, freeze-dried food, cans, basically anything you have. Also a balance of meat, fish, and other stuff. As you can see, the hello mirror, why are you not asleep? I appreciate company, but why are you not asleep? So you can see this is quite a solid bag. On the front you get the contents listed in Slovenian in English, and nothing on the back. There's a very nifty handle to carry it around if you need that. But yeah, not much to add about the packaging. Other than this might be the only beside French rations that give you storage conditions. There's your best before October 1st, 2020, storage from 2 to 25 Celsius grade, max 70% humidity. I might have had higher temps than that in my room at some point, but other than that, well, to make a cat. Okay, pet one thing. Hopefully I can bore you to sleep then. So right off the bat we get, I need to figure out the white balance. We got utensils kit, just your usual single-use plastic spoon, fork, knife, and a little napkin. A little accessory pack we'll open in a second. And then first off the bat, Travel Lunch, which we know is a company that produces freeze-dried food for many countries now, and also for like civilian market, for hikers and other travelers. This is mleczny ryż z jabłki in simietom dehydriran. I'm going to probably kill and butcher Slovenian, so if you know the language, please forgive me. This is a rice pudding with apples and cinnamon, which funny enough is the food people here would consider dessert or kids' meal, and I never took a liking to that. It's basically rice cooked in milk with apples and stuff. And then second packed by Travel Lunch is one of our mains, is pasta bolognese, testenine po bolognsko. Okay. And there's one more, which is a dessert, strawberry cream cheese. jagodna crema. Okay. I think we had something similar in the German Russians with orange cream and lemon cream for dessert. We got mineral vitamin drink, pomarańcza, so orange flavored. This one is close, similar enough to Polish that I can guess what it is. We got a box, and within the box there will be a can of lososowa paszteta, so salmon pate. Sorry. I guess pate meaning it will be like a salmon spread. Be fun to try. And we got an aluminium tin of mesny narezek tapravi, which is canned meat. The bag doesn't specify what meat. Yeah, it's świńsko mięso, so 50% pork meat, sorry. Yep. Processed pork meat. And we got some crisp bread. Whole wheat bread. Which basically is here to, as a vehicle to bring stuff like pate to your mouth. Because on its own it doesn't have food in it. Sedna rezina z dodanymi witaminy I minerali. So fruit bar with other vitamins and minerals. Mostly apple, pear, sour cherry. Nice. And we got another bar, which is exactly the same. Okay, we got 2 fruit bars and 2 more vitamin and mineral drink, all orange flavored. Instant chai s limono, so instant tea with lemon, and this is like for a big portion of water because it's for 800 ml of water. So I guess in Slovenia soldiers might have a canteen cup, mix that in and have it for the day. My water bottle is about 750, so might mix that in a bottle. Not all of it, but close enough. We got some. Okay, something died here. We got some strawberry jam in a tiny little cutesy container. Biotech USA 100% pure whey protein drink powder with whey protein concentrate, chocolate flavored. Not a fan of protein drinks, but this would be an easy way to get extra protein into soldiers, so that's why they do that. Hello Reno, nice to see you. And we got chocolada, so chocolate. Funny little, very thin bar actually. And there's still more. Now, this is a beauty. Vitergin. These are dextrose tablets, so easily digestible sugar with vitamins added. They eat very nicely, very easily, and they really pump you up if you need that. One more pack of absolutely broken crisp bread. There's a pack of chewing gum. The same packaging we can recognize from the UN rations. Okay, that's it in the bag. You can see something happening in the production because the corner is absolutely booked. And oh, okay. So this is the main. It's packed in a Ziploc baggie because we got kozica z piszczancem in zeleniabo, chicken hot pot, white beans, water, chicken meat, carrots, sunflower oil. Okay, so this is like pure meat and veggies. You can eat it straight from the pouch, but kindly enough, they also provided us with very powerful FRH, flameless Russian heater. So we're going to use that. Grelec za posamezní konzervírání obrok. And they put a sticker with Slovenian, with instructions in Slovenian. The pouch and the heater were made in Spain, I believe, from what the label here says. So we got the main. And now for the accessory pack, we got some matches and the striking pad. There's a trash bag because you don't want to leave signs of your presence anywhere. There's cute little can opener. We might need for the some, maybe not. I didn't notice if it's maybe the one with the pull tab. We got mleczny dodatek kawy, so coffee whitener. Instant kava, instant coffee, as you can imagine. We got 3 hand sanitizer tissues and 2 packs of sugar. I'm going to show because they're absolutely lovely. Pakiernica. And the other got different pictures on them. Absolutely lovely cutesy. 5 grams of sugar in each pack. So as I said, first of all we got nice selection of freeze-dried, ready to eat and canned food. We got, I believe this is, show me English, yeah, this is of beef, the pasta bolognese is of beef. Meat is pork, this is with chicken, and we got fish on top of that. We got fruit bars, we got some sort of fruit in this, we got extra protein, we got extra sugars, we got drinks, many drinks actually. How much water for this one? Na dnie wokoliczno. 4 of these go per 4 of these go per 2 liters. So one, yeah, this says here. One of these is half a liter. So we got 1.5 liters of water worth of drink here. We got almost another liter in tea. So another army that makes sure people want to drink the drinks and stay hydrated. Okay. As usual, when there's so many, like technically there's not many components. You can easily spread that into breakfast, lunch, dinner. But a lot of them require prep, so I'm a little bit lost as to what we're going to do first and what order, but we'll figure it out. Obviously I won't be eating both breads, in just one, so that limits the number of items we need here. One of these, one of sugars maybe we'll leave. I won't be using the utensils because I got my own, which I can always, wash later. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Drinks to one side, fruits to the other side. As matches, we will be testing out matches, don't worry. Arson is live, so we will be testing the matches. Obviously just one fruit bar, we don't need 2. Just one drink, we don't need 3 at a time. I believe we should start with putting this. Hello LG, does no one sleep tonight? Like, people, please sleep. Sleep is good for you. Okay, so we're going to put chicken hot pot into this thing first. Then I'm going to prepare the freeze-dried stuff, and then we'll see what we do next. So instructions got drawings and they come in many languages. At A, do not eat the heater pad. Remember, do not eat the heater pad. Like, I know they need to put this kind of warnings for legal reasons, but it amuses me. Insert the unopened meal pouch into the heater bag. Pour water, 45 milliliters recommended, so like 3 tablespoons. Fold the heater bag, gently shake. Also we got the tiny little sticker to make sure the food is secured in the bag. Do we have a fill line? Yes, we do. Okay. Manufactured in China for a Spanish company. Nice. Okay, that is quite a lot of water. But we write about the fill line. So fold. Use the sticker to secure the top. Give it a little shake so the water gets properly into the heating pad. And hopefully it will start to, warm up soon. Meantime, let's see about the mains. Obviously, pasta will need hot water. Cream is for cold water. And rice pudding with hot water. Okay, so hopefully my kettle will come on soon enough. Obviously this is too big a portion, so I'm going to try and just make a smaller part of it, just so you can, try everything. How much water for the dessert? 160. Okay, I'm doing whole dessert, so small portion, dessert portion. Okay. And yes, I'm going to weigh out the portions because okay, so strawberry cream cheese. The pack is 100 grams, so I'm going to want a quarter of that. I think that's sensible. And then 40 milliliters of water. Okay. Mils of water, that's that's barely like not even 3 tablespoons. I'm going to grab a smaller measure and I'll be right back. Because I said 40 mils of water, it's a very small amount. It's basically this, like 40 mils, 3 tablespoons. Okay, this you can see this popping up, so the heater is working. That's good. That's good. And I said, 25 grams of dry powder. I'm going to show you, if you can see inside the bag, it's powder and tiny pieces of freeze-dried strawberries. That's about the portion. As I said, we're making a fourth of the meals, a quarter of the meals. So that will be that. Rice with apples and cinnamon. Again, 100-gram pack. The 10 notches are placed so that I can't tear it open properly. Okay, this works. Oh yeah, that does smell like apples and cinnamon. This rice, there's milk powder in the... it wasn't kettle, it was this releasing some steam. My kettle is away and not come up again yet, so we won't have boiling water, only hot one. And of course that's the moment my scales decide to turn off. Obviously it would be best to, just pour water in as it is. Cassette pouch, you can send it on. Because then you get the right ratio of water to, like rice to milk to stuff, but we can do with that. Okay, so we get water for this. This will need about 60-65 mils. So we'll figure that out. And then the pasta bolognese, okay, it's 125 grams, so bigger portion this time, and calls for 400 ml of water. So I'm going to still try for like a quarter of this in the 100 ml of water. Oh, that's nice. You can see the pasta. Just make sure it's a good snack, okay? About this here, and that will be okay. So cold water goes here. I'm going to give it a mix with chopstick, tactical mixing chopstick, because those are the best tools for mixing stuff like this. Easiest way, if you get to mix this sort of freeze-dried item, is to add water first and powder second. But this works as well. Just to make sure you get all the powder and not leave any in the corners. Okay, so for now it looks like a shake, like milkshake thick thing. Tastes like artificial strawberries too. Not in a bad way though. It's quite nice actually. So I said 60 or so for the rice. mix it in a second. And 100 ml for the pasta. Mix it and cover it so rice and apples can properly rehydrate. And do the same with pasta. Obviously boiling water would make rehydration quicker, but hot water, just hot or warm water works too. Technically, you can even make it with cold water. It just take way longer to rehydrate. Okay, clean up a little bit because I made a mess on my desk, on my table. Okay, so this is obviously producing some warmth. Not as much as I might hope for though, so we'll see how that goes eventually. We're left with drinks now. Coffee, obviously with whitener and a sugar. We got the tea, we got protein drink for give me 250 ml of water. On training days, take one serving within 45 minutes after training and one serving between meals. On the resting days, take one serving in the morning and one serving in the evening. And this is one serving or at the automatic. Okay. And we got this drink. This is for cold water, no? Just 250 ml of water in a shaker bottle. Now I'm going to get something I can shake stuff in, okay? I'm going to get a shaker. Okay, so a shaker, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it was like a Nesquik promo product at some point. So, chocolate protein drink. I had a proper training day yesterday, so I might use that. And there will be more training today to, you know, get rid of the sore muscles. And of course more mess, because what life would be without messes and happy accidents. Okay, this will do for now. And of course the sudden movement makes my camera go wild. Yep, we're back. Okay, so that's mostly shaken, not stirred. We'll pour it out a little bit later. We got coffee, we got tea, we got the other drink. So let's see what vessels I got for those. I might have too many now, but we'll see about that. Obviously, coffee. So it was produced by the same company in Augsburg that makes tea and coffee drinks for German only. I mean, the back design even is the same. So this will probably be by them as well. It's very fine instant coffee. And do I appreciate them for the coffee whitener. Zestawiny. Postnięto mleko w prachu. Sladkor maltodextrin. So we got actual milk and not milk faking vegetable fat. Obviously, using real milk shortens the shelf life, but the flavor is just not comparable. And there is warning about, you know, allergens on it. So if you can't have milk, you know, you can skip it. Okay, so water for my coffee. And yes, I'm stirring the chopstick because why not? Okay. Let's do it like this. This is half a liter. So what we need for the MVD mineral vitamin drink, pomarańcza, so orange flavor. So we're going to mix it in this. Give it a nice big mix. As I said, tea, lemon tea, calls for 800 ml. My bottle is 750, so it will be a bit stronger, but the difference isn't that much. So I can mix it in a bottle and then just add extra water to thin it out. Sugar, acidify, citric acid, lemon powder, black tea extract, salt flavoring. Nice. I assume the salt is not only for flavor but also for better hydration, maybe, probably. Obviously we got a proper hydrating drink, but and yes, I know I'm dropping some frames, so if it pauses to buffer, I'm sorry, it's on my end today. I think the weather is affecting my connections. And we'll give that another shake. There's lots of sugar on the bottom. Okay, so there's that. Let me grab a tray. We'll get the rest of the things out. We'll plate that and get to eating, finally. Okay, and I'm obviously reflecting myself, which I don't like, truth be told. So, lososowa paszteta, classic. salmon pate, classic. And we got pull tab, so we don't even need the can opener, which is good because it's so tiny. It's not very easy to open stuff with. Oh my! Oh my! Look at that beauty. If you don't like fishy smells, this is not for you. This absolutely smells like salmon. And I'm not going to wait. I'm going to, scrape the leftovers from the can lid because texture. It's so soft and fluffy. Like, my. Personally, I'm going to add some extra flavor into it. Maybe add an extra pinch of salt, maybe some sambal or chili flakes. This is pure fish, pure, creamy, delightful fish. We got jam, strawberry jam, erdbeer, so it's written in German on this. Let's see how the jam survived. Yep, it's perfectly fine. Oh, smells strong. And then we got the pig cunt meat. See, even if the bag, the Ration pack, usually gives you some best before, and it's best before for the shortest lived item in the ration. The meat is best before is a year later. It's October 2021. Okay, looks good. Just usual processed canned meat. We got the fruit bar with added vitamins and minerals. Also with some oat flakes and pieces of dry apples and raisins and blackberries. Nice. And all the other So this is a snack, a dessert, and also a way to get grown-ass men with the vitamins. Chocolate. 53% chocolate. Now the question is, will it be bloomed? Yes, it is quite a bit bloomed, but at this point I think that might be the heat waves in my room happening. Careful, I already broke one glass last week, no need to repeat that. Got some chewing gum. Just your usual chiclets, although they're a bit dry and broken. Just enough, lest I end up with a broken chewing gum everywhere. This is the detergent, the dextrose and vitamin tabs, and you just eat them. They're a boost of energy, as I said. You got 2 leaves like that, so 20 of them in total. 20 of them, how much weight is in one pill? So it's 24 grams for the whole pack. They're not very calorie dense, so it's more like giving you that little kick of sugar you sometimes need to survive, to operate, to move. You may correct me if I'm wrong, but there is kind of sugar, it's either dextrose or maltose, that actually helps to ingest, to use the proteins in your food as well, so might be a purpose for that as well. So we got our strawberry cream cheese. Strawberry cheese cream. Nice. This is a crisp bread. Oh my, it's hard. Basically it's a styrofoam. Whole grain might have some flavor to itself, but as I said, it's a good vehicle for bringing other toppings to your mouth, and also it's full of fiber. It might be an urban legend that American rations make you back up, but extra fiber is always nice. Okay, so that's I added water as advertised, as they asked me to. It's quite thin, very soupy. I'm going to leave it in a bowl because of that. And the rest of it, I think I prepare with less water than asked for on the wrapper. Okay, so let's go with tea. Technically you could make tea with hot water as well, but yeah, this instant tea is designed to be just a cold drink, very nice cold drink. The isotonic, sort of. I'm going to pour a little bit of the protein drink into a glass as well. Not sure if I will finish this one after stream. Look, it fits. Because I'm not into protein drinks. Got texture issues with them. But okay. Okay, so that's our drink sorted. Let's get coffee on the same side. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the tomato sauce. Okay, so it's not all that properly. Sauce is a bit thin when you mix it up. That's mostly because, as I said, I didn't have boiling hot water. Just warm one. Even just a quarter is a substantial portion. But the sauce is very tomatoey, very tomatoey. So we open the bag, we tear it again at the B line, just so we don't have to dip hands into a very hot bag. Oh, that's warm, that's not hot. It's very wet though, it's sticky. Okay, carefully open that. Oh, it's creamy. Okay. Just a small portion because I want a taste, but okay. So just a small portion, very, it's like maybe 10%, if even that. There's peas in it and there's carrots. It's a nice mix of veggies and chicken in a very creamy sauce. Okay. My table is all wet. It's not nice. There'll be a lot of cleanup after the stream. So we got the antibacterial hand sanitizer tissue with NSE formula, so non-stick effect, with aloe vera and hyaluronic acid. Disinfection for your protection. I think it's a very nice touch. Like, it's not just antiseptic, but also good for your skin. Okay. Oh my, it's very wet. It feels nice. It's very nice on skin. It smells a bit though. Okay. Okay, so there's that. There's our drinks. I might need a knife though. So let's say it's morning. We start out the morning with some coffee. Na zdrowie. And for instant coffee, it's very nice. Nicely roasted. Not acidic at all. And the creamer actually helps break that through. It's very gentle coffee. Obviously, you can add less water. You can just drink it black, how you like. So for breakfast, you would have your rice pudding. I said you can add less water, make it thicker too. So with this rice, there's little bits of apple that got rehydrated. I can try and show you close up, but probably won't look good. Basically, it's just rice cooked in milk. So yeah, it's not my favorite kind of food. But I definitely managed to make rice not mushy. Like you get all the separate grains. There's a creaminess from the milk, a little bit of flavor from apple. You could use some extra sweetness. But yeah, I'm not going to add any sugar to that. I will just finish it as it is later. I just said milk rice pudding are not my thing. And still, I quite enjoy it. So, props for that. Okay. I was misled. Because I do enjoy store-bought crisp bread. This is quite similar. It's quite dense and hard. Quite flavorful actually. I guess that's because it's full grain. I was misled because Polish Russians get that crisp bread that is mostly just fluffed up styrofoam and got no flavor at all. This provides something to bite into and got flavor. So we had some salmon pate on its own, but let's try some with. Just look how easily it gets scooped up with the bread. It's so soft, so smooth. If you like fish, this is heaven. I would assume some of the very fishiness comes from the fact that it's a bit over the best before, but it's still bloody delicious. I'm still going to fresh bread, this, and a tiny little bit of sambal, just for extra heat. It's delicious. Here's the thing. We got salmon pate in this ration. I'm pretty sure I saw something similar, just with tuna in French ones. So obviously more than one nation enjoys fish spreads. I'm not sure if I saw fish spreads in stores here. I might need to check better, but closest would be paprika szczeciński, which is like fish odds and ends mixed with rice and tomato paste to make kind of spread. This is just so much better. Okay, so we got pork, canned meat. Let's get a slice because I'm pretty sure that's not spreadable. Ooh. That looks fluffier than I expected. Softer. So obviously kinda like spam-like texture. It smells nice. No, like sometimes the canned meats, depending on the flavors added, can smell something of garlic or other spices. This is just meaty. It's very smooth. So there's different ways of preparing canned meat. Some of them are just very finely chopped. This is definitely ground meat. Though the grind might be like I don't really want to call it a coarse grind because it's very smooth, but there are little bits left. It's not pate level smooth. Very pleasant, non-offensive, easy to eat canned meat. Definitely nicer than spam is. Not as not as good as some I had in other rations, but yeah, school scale of 1 to 6, solid 4, solid 4. Okay, so we get some tomato jam. And this is in the edge, you can see it splitting into jelly and then some water. It doesn't smell like booze though, so it didn't turn. The sugar content in these jams is usually so high that when it spoils, it ferments and starts smelling alcoholic. Yeah, okay, I love it. Lovely strawberry jam. Thick. Natural. Perfect for a snack. Could probably make a sandwich with meat and this jam. It would work. Yummy. You could also add jam to your rice porridge. I mean, apples and strawberries do go together quite well, so that would be a nice combo. It's like all the flavors are very familiar, very easy for me. There's no fancy foods like in French you get sausage with pistachios or duck or something. These are simple ideas but made well. Very, very solid cooking. Cheers. Yeah. A nice instant tea. Definitely lemon flavored. Not too sweet. It is on the sweet side. So add ice cubes and it would count as iced tea as well. Lemony. Very nice drink. Okay, so let's dig into pasta first. We had pasta bolognese, pasta po bolognese couple times already from Russians, and there's different ways they do it. This is less of a meat sauce and more tomato sauce with tiny little meat chunks, like tiny. Let's see how well it tastes. Smacznego. I feel like if I had actually boiling water, pasta would hydrate a bit better. But it's very nice for the taste. Tomato sauce got a little acidity to it. You can definitely taste the herbs in it. There's little bits of onion as well as the meat. So that most provides texture element, I think. Just flavors are mixed very nicely. So yeah, those little bits of meat don't add much in terms of flavor. They're mostly for texture. But you can see I'm going for another spoonful. And I'm not that hungry, and if you were hungry, dude. It's a very nicely flavored pasta and tomato sauce. I think the thing I most appreciate about this is that you can actually taste the herbs and all the little, like, it's not flat tomato sauce. There's notes to it. Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely great. Obviously, because it was freeze dried or dehydrated, pasta isn't mushy. It gives a nice little chew. Glorious food. Okay, let's have a drink of the isotonic, orange flavored, if you remember. Not much orange, lot of vitamin-like flavor. Like those rehydrating drinks. Maybe because I'm not sure how much sugar's in it. I'm not a fan. I mean, it is a drink you want to mix in your water bottle and take with you if you go into need hydration, because it tastes like it's good for you. Not much flavor-wise though. It's a curious thing. Okay, I need another tissue. Okay, so we got chicken hot pot with beans and carrots and chicken. I'm going to try chicken next, start with sauce and veggies and beans. Okay, that's cold. And I know it's been out on a tray for quite some time, but that means the heater didn't work all that well. It's very gently flavored. So chicken is quite dry. And it could definitely use some more salt. It's all very monotone in flavor. But again, it's this kind of creamy stew that hugs your tummy on a cold day. There's no other starches, but the beans are starchy enough to deal with that. Obviously, both the mains are outsourced because travel lunch is from some German-speaking country. This was made by the Spanish company, but between those two, sorry, I much prefer the pasta. This is kind of lacks that tiny little charming power, I think. Okay, so desserts wise, we got very bloomed chocolate. Nice and crunchy. It's got enough cocoa content to not qualify as milk chocolate, but it's not really dark, you know. I could use it if it were more bitter. It's nice. And given how easy it is to eat this chocolate, I can imagine just going through the whole bar in a couple bites. There's the fruit bar. I think the wrapper said apple, pear, raisins, something else. It's very soft. It's made of pureed fruit, not like dried fruit, but from pureed fruit, which affects the texture. Obviously, it's kind of like if you had protein bars, like proper protein bars. It's kind of mealy in texture. I think that's the word. It's not unpleasant, but definitely gives it a weird mouthful. There's the oat flakes and stuff. It's not my favorite fruit bar, I must say. We had way better. Okay, so for dessert, okay, maybe not. I'll go into back to dessert in a second because Sika to try the chocolate protein drink. As I said, I'm not into protein drinks at all. Wow, I don't hate this one. For protein drink, is very sweet. Kind of like very thick cocoa, not hot chocolate, but cocoa, very thick cocoa. Not milkshake thick, but close. Still not a fan, but I might finish it. After yesterday exercise, this might be just what I need. Okay, so this, as you remember, is strawberry cheese cream with a little bit of strawberries in. And when I mix it, it was milkshake thick but still fluid. By now it's settled completely, which means it's ready. This little bit of wait, like half hour is, maybe up to an hour is the most it should stay. Last time we had this ration, it was a chocolate kind of pudding. I put it in the fridge, but it after time it separates and there's no way to bring it back together. So those desserts you want to mix and eat as you go. It's very thick. So obviously it tastes most like fake artificial strawberry flavor. There's little bits of actual strawberries, but okay, so the texture is kind of like a pudding, like I think of Polish budyń, which is basically milk cooked with eggs and some starches to make a very thick kind of dessert. So texture-wise, that's what it is. Flavor-wise, though, it kind of tastes like cold set cheesecake. Yeah, not just cream, not just strawberry flavored cream, but the cheesecake bit is there. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Also, if you ever had the Japanese sweet making kits, they sometimes use similar chemical magic to make fluffy desserts. But then there's the chemical taste to them. None of that in here. This is lovely, lovely texture, lovely flavor. It's definitely a treat yourself dessert. Okay, so we got the Betaurgin tubs. Just that it's dextrose with vitamins, and it's also strawberry flavored. It's cool. Makes my mouth water. It's kind of like pressed sugar candy. Pressed powdered sugar candy. Like pears or something, just softer and more crumbly. So yeah, this is something you can have in your pocket. Just to pop in your mouth. You need that little extra boost of sugars. So yeah, besides chewing gum, I believe that's everything. in this ration. Now, if I were to score it, it would be a very hard decision to make. Like on a school scale, like in here it's 1 is a fail, 5 is a solid pass, 6 is above the expectations. This is solid 4. Sometimes trying to get into 5s, but 4 plus maybe. This is just not my kind of food. If you like milk rice pudding, I'd be happy. If you need a little something oomph, add extra sugar, add your jam to it maybe. Pasta, yep, love it. Hot pot, take it or leave it. It's nice enough, but again, lacking that extra oomph. Salmon pate. Bonus points for including fish item in ration. Not many countries do that, and we all know that some fish provide nutritional elements other food can't. So bonus points for doing that. Salmon, nice. Adds a little something extra. Doesn't need it, but would be nicer with it. Pork canned meat, again, nice, smooth. Not magical, is what I mean. Dessert and other stuff. Yeah, let's just wrap it up here. It's a solid food. It doesn't blow your mind. Oh my god, it is delicious. How do I get this? But even putting the combat situation aside, if I went on like holiday trekking, something, having this on me would make for a very, very happy meals throughout the day. Obviously, with freezer and stuff, you need to carry more water on you. But if you got access to water as you go, it saves you on weight, which means you can have a can of fish. A nice balance of sweet and savory items. Easy ways to get extra protein or extra sugars. There's a lot of thinking that goes into this ration, and in a different ways than American rations do. You get choices of drinks, and obviously they made so to make sure you do drink a lot. As I said, just the isotonics and tea, that's over 2 liters of water. Okay, and then you got extra hydration with the rice, with the coffee and protein drink. I think that's the way to do it. Funnily enough, this ration came to me through France. There's a great salad there. One of the few, because usually French are so difficult to make business with. Okay, I promised you an arson. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I won't burn myself. So these are like I believe these are like windproof matches. Maybe not waterproof, but windproof matches. For difficult situations. Oh my, that started nicely. And you can see you got a lot of time till it burns out. Okay. Enough of the end to make it safe to use, but you could see I couldn't just blow it out. This is definitely windproof. That's a nice thing. I might put them aside for, you know, when we go visiting graves in November. Okay, let me just retrieve the bag so we can wrap this up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was a look into Slovenian daily combat ration, Bojni obrok type A. Glorious mix of different kinds of protein. You got fish, you got chicken, you got beef, you got pork, and you got beans. All sorts of protein included. You got a nice balance of sweet and savory. You got enough drinks to last you for a full day. You got very nice desserts too. I assume in combat situations when the most important thing is to get food into you, to get nutrition, it might not matter as much. But if it's just kind of situation where this ration is meant for survival, just for lasting out till help comes, or you can go back, this would probably be very appreciated. I know I enjoyed it. I'm going to finish this up after I finish the stream with you, and I'm really looking forward to finishing the rest of it over the week. Well, that's me. That's Adi for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed learning a little bit about Slovenian Russian. Hopefully you enjoyed your snacks if you had some. I'll see you next